you people that go to shooting ranges, sometimes they get yelled at, and I'm going to try to make a video to prevent that. That's what this video is for. I mean, it ain't going to prevent it 100%, but I'm going to give you some tips, because I think my range is the ultimate. It's the ultimate tight-ass range of all time. Let's just say that. I like it there. I like shooting there. The people are nice there, but the rules really make it difficult for you to enjoy your hobby. But a lot of ranges are like that. So every time I take someone to my range, they end up getting told something or yelled at, and it's embarrassing. You know what I mean? I mean, you know, if you're a man, you know, some other man yells at you, you want to smack him in his face. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta control yourself at a gun range. The last place you want to get in a fight is at a gun range. You know what I mean? That's almost happened a few times too. But you'll learn. You know what I mean? And the more you know, less that'll happen, because you'll be more safety appropriate. And I'm going to just show you what I know. I'm not an expert, but I really don't get. I mean, when I first shot, I got told a couple times, "Yo, what are you doing? What are you doing?" You know. But now that I've been doing it for a while, it really doesn't happen to me anymore, because it's really simple. First rule of my range. I don't know if your range is like this. You're not allowed, even though you have a carry permit, you're not allowed to carry your firearm in the range. I don't know why. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm trying to make sense of that. I don't understand what that means. Okay? But you're not allowed. So rule number one is you got to follow all the rules, no matter how stupid you think they are. Because you have guys that's been there, especially my range, has been there since 1939. So it's like a historical landmark up there. And there's people that have been there for, you know, they've been there for 30, 40 years, 20 years. They've been there forever. So they're like gung-ho members. So they're watching you, and they want to make sure you're with the program, because they feel like, you know, that's not only a gun range, that's their gun range, because they've been there so long. So they're real protective of it, which is fine, you know, but to a certain extent. So I'll just give you some pointers, and hopefully this will keep you guys from getting in trouble, you new guys. And here's how it works. I have 3 platforms lined up. I got a revolver, I got a semi-automatic, and I have a semi-automatic rifle, M4 AR-15. Because it's the same thing with all of them, but I'm just showing you different platforms on how to be safe with them at a range. Okay, first thing is, most ranges have a yellow line or some kind of line. Say this is a shooting table, the line is usually like 3 feet back from the shooting table. Okay, and there's a line there. Now when it's time to change targets, guys, when it's time to change targets, even though you don't have to change a target, you have to get your revolver, your pistol, or your rifle and open them up. This is loaded, so let's get this unloaded. Okay, so if you have a revolver and there's guys out there changing targets, open your revolver like that, put it down like that, keep the muzzle facing downrange at all times. Open it like that. Now this isn't for you guys that can shoot in your backyards and all. God bless you guys. Count your blessings. I envy you. This is for people like us, and it's just like, you know, I don't want to get into it. Okay, now that's how that should look on the table when people are down there changing their targets. Here's a beautiful Ed Brown. This is how the Ed Brown. That's say I almost made a mistake. It has to be open and the magazine has to be out, both like that. That's how it has to look. Before they flip that light on to say the line is safe, the range officer or another member will come down each bay, and look at your guns. They'll look at that, they'll look at that, and of course, sorry, there's no room in here. The bolt must be open. The magazine must be out. That's all safe now. Now the guy will say he checked everyone's firearms look like that. The man will say, alright, I'm putting the light on, the line is safe. Everyone goes out there and changes their targets. Maybe you don't have to change your target. See, I don't have to go out there to change my target because I use the self-defense lane. The self-defense lane is for shooting 5, 7, 10, maybe 15 yards. But it's on a pulley system, so I don't have to walk out there. The pulley comes back and forth. But I still have to stand behind the yellow line while the people are changing their targets. Don't stand up. Don't walk back and forth. Don't play with your guns. Have a fucking seat. Take a seat. Wait till everyone's back. Okay? Once everyone's back, the guy says, okay, the line's hot, turns the light off, then you can do what you want. Stay behind the line. I sit down because I don't want to make people nervous. So I just sit back against the wall and I sit on the bench. And it just puts them at ease. Because when I'm out there, sometimes if I'm shooting 20 yards, which is rare, sometimes I do. When I do, and I see a guy standing up in his bay, I don't like that. It makes me nervous. You know, I'm like, you know, I feel like saying, yo, dude, go have a seat. You're making me nervous. So it's the same thing. Now that's basic fundamentals. That's stage one. The safety light. When the light is on, that means the line is safe. That means people are down there changing their targets. If you walk into a range and you see the light on or a flag hanging down, anything like that, do not go near your pistols or your guns or anything. Have a seat. Have a seat. Wait for them to get back till they say it's safe. Okay? I don't know if I'm really doing good at this. There's also a sign-in sheet. Some people, almost pretty much all ranges, sign in, sign out. Just do it. I know it's silly and all, but just do it. Sign in, sign out. Do what you're supposed to do. Here's another thing. If you start getting buddies with people up there, like I am now, I'm starting to make friends up there. Believe it or not, I can make friends sometimes. And they'll say, wow, is that an Ed Brown? Because that's what I get all the time. I'll say, yeah, man. Can I see it? Yup. But when I show it to them, I will not show it to them. Okay? I will not show it to them with the slide closed like that. Because say you're him and I'm me, and I'm showing you gun. There's a guy in the next bay down. What am I doing to him? The guy in the next bay down. Because there's not walls. There's just screens like chicken wire. So what am I doing to that guy? I am muzzle sweeping him in the worst way. Okay? I'm showing the guy the gun. The muzzle of the pistol is in the wrong direction. It's not facing down range. It's facing sideways where people are standing. They're going to get really pissed at you. They're going to say, yo, dude, what are you doing? You going to shoot me or something? You're muzzle sweeping me big time. That's what that means. And so I won't show it like this. I'll do this. This is fine. You want to show your buddy your pistol and someone wants to have a nice look at it. You want the slide open, you want the magazine out, keep your finger out of the trigger guard, show your pistol off, okay? I'm just trying to prevent a lot of drama for you guys, you know what I mean? Triggers get nicer and nicer the more I shoot it. That's a little tip for you. Same with the rifle, same with the revolver. If you're showing someone your revolver, leave your cylinder dumped out, leave it open. This way people won't get nervous. If you do this, and you do this, you're going to get in trouble. Don't do that. Do this, do this. Don't do this, don't do this. Do this, do this. Got it? So, covered that. Another thing I do, a lot of people ask me, they say, Pete, why you keep looking back and forth? You ever see sometimes when I'm getting ready to shoot, my head's looking this way and I'm looking this way? Well, I'm checking. Where is it? I'm checking for this. I'm making sure everyone has their ear protection in. And if I can't see, I will ask. Even though the light's out, the line's hot, You guys got your ears in? Yeah, we're good. Okay. Then I fire. That's what I'm looking for when I'm looking side to side. I'm making sure people have their ears in, and I'm just checking my surroundings. Gotta remember, these are deadly weapons. You know what they're for. You know what they're for. They're to protect your family. They're to put down a human being if he tries to endanger your life. So, but there's no room for error in the firearms hobby. You cannot make a mistake. It's not even an option. So you got to be extra cautious all the time. Because like I said, I sound like a broken record. Once the bullet leaves the barrel, it's never coming back. And you can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't pause it. So wherever that bullet's going, you better pray and hope to God it ain't going to hit anybody. Okay? But let's prevent that by doing this. And being alert and pay attention. Please. The last thing I want to see is any of you guys get in trouble. Just because you just made a stupid mistake. That's what this video is for. I hope it works. And another thing guys do, I see a lot, they let other people fire their guns. Well, I'm a little hesitant with that. Sometimes I'll do it. If it's a guy I know pretty well, and I know he can handle a firearm, I'll let him shoot my gun. But if it's some stranger, I don't think I'll do it. I mean, what if he sucks? What if he's a bad shot? What if something happens? That's another thing you got to be careful of. You're going to let someone, use your firearm. You're putting something deadly in a stranger's hand that might not know what the hell he's doing. Okay, that's really not a good idea. That's my opinion. That's the way I see it.